Hello, my beautiful Libra. This is V with PharaohsTarot, and I'm here with your weekly elemental air game reading. Thank y'all so much for being here. I truly appreciate each and every one of y'all. Your cards are already pulled. Before we get started, we will never reach out to you for personal readings or donations. If you would like to book a personal reading or give a donation, all of that information is in the description box below. Keep in mind, we're still running our summer sale. That's 30% off all of our tarot readings. We changed the format of the booking page. Now you can book by the day and the time. So with that being said, you will need to enter a promo code. Enter SUMMER30. That's SUMMER 30, and then you can take advantage of that discount. All right. Okay, Libras. Y'all know I love Venus energy. So here we go. So you got the Knight of Pentacles with the Page of Cups, the Queen of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles. Okay. The path to actualizing your passions, to actualizing the desires of your heart, to accepting the desires of your heart has been slow motion, okay? But you've been taking it one step at a time, and now you may be ready to start a new path. Maybe you have, maybe you're tapping more into your North Node and moving in that direction career-wise. Perhaps if it's a new person that you are attracting in, you needed to learn to love yourself for who you are, because you may have been wearing a mask in different areas and different relationships, and so you were attracting people who were attracted to that mask that you were wearing. And so after you really got to know the person, and vice versa, so it's like this energy of you taking accountability for your energy that you put out. With this Page of Pentacles, you are ready to make a new start, okay? You've done the work, and now you're ready to move forward in a Page energy. You don't mind being a beginner again. You don't, if this is career, you don't mind starting over with something. You still have the knowledge, so you're not a novice, but you don't mind being teachable or something like that. And if it's like you're moving towards like a relationship, you don't mind it being like new territory. You just want to make wise investments, and with this page, you're actually taking it one step at a time. You're going to start moving, taking actual physical steps. If this is a job, maybe some of you guys are taking a more, like a little pay cut, but you're going to have more creative control, because you know in the long run that creative control and however you do your copyrights and trademarks or whatever is going to pay off later, like on the back end. So you'll take a little pay cut now because you know it's going to pay off on the back end, something like that. But you have the Judgment card, okay? So this is a definite yes, moving in the right direction, but this comes after much spiritual, I'm hearing spiritual ascension. You've been on your spiritual path and spiritual awakening, so you've cleared out a lot of the debris internally that would not only hinder this process, but if you were to get what you were asking for, if you were in that same state, you wouldn't have been able to maintain it. So this is you may have been doing a lot of altar work with your ancestors, and this could be something that your ancestors have been trying to actualize through you for some time. But you have the Ten of Wands with the Sun, beautiful card. You have the Three of Cups, the King of Pentacles, and the Five of Swords. Okay, Libra, let's see. Perhaps in the past you feel like you've had to fight for every win, like literally just fight for every single win, and now you're allowing yourself to be in a space of more attracting, more allowing. Yeah, that was feminine energy prior to this. So that's you being, feminine energy still takes action, but the majority of their abundance, the majority of their manifestations comes through that magnetism. That's being what you want to attract. That is, if you want a particular job or you want a particular promotion, you take initiative and learn what you need to learn. Maybe you're taking new courses. You're being more proactive in that way, so you can attract. You're aligning your spiritual energy in terms of maybe doing chakra work, grounding, then allowing your creative expression with that solar, with that sacral chakra. Okay, that is like the seat of the self. So that if there's wounding there, then your manifestation powers are going to be a little shaky. And with that solar plexus, that's you, that's your power center. So knowing that you are worthy with this Sun card here is definitely giving inner child healing. And so you're going towards people who are healed You're going towards groups of people who do honor you. You're not going towards groups of people who are gossip, who are like to gossip, or the main topic of conversations are about other people. And you're getting rid of that energy within yourself as well. Okay, because I said you're taking accountability, so you know you're just not attracting things out of thin air. You understand the alchemical process of yourself and how that relates to like you drawing in what you are. And so this is beautiful energy, Libra. Like, I'm really getting like y'all have literally like elevated mentally and spiritually to be able to understand this. You're not playing a victim anymore, okay? And it's not like, oh, woe is me, I got 10 of Wands. It's challenging energy. And so you may realize that a lot of the burdens that you're carrying, A, weren't even yours to carry in the beginning, and B, unnecessary things that you put on your own plate. And anything other than that should be an easy throwaway. And so you got the King of Pentacles here, okay? But they're really highlighting that maybe some of y'all are, okay, because you've blossomed, like I said, you know, light attracts light and also darkness, okay? So it's this energy of being mindful. You're sitting in a King of Pentacles energy here. You could have Taurus in your chart, but it's also this energy of, you know, be wise about your generosity, because there's some people who want to come into, they may want to come in with the like, oh, I want to partner with you, or romantic, platonic, or business, but they have ulterior motives. So you want to be mindful and not have your, if you have wounding dealing with your self-esteem and your self-worth, that's going to allow certain energies to kind of slip through the cracks. So you might want to do more spiritual protection, more spiritual baths, wear certain colors, crystals, incense, you know, like really step up your spiritual protection and also your meditation and prayer time. Because with this King of Pentacles, you're going to have more than enough to give, more than enough for yourself. This is stability on all areas, but more importantly, this is stability within yourself. Your Taurus rules like value, and so that you're valuing yourself, okay? And that's also, Earth is like also like root chakra energy. At least that's what I'm feeling from the Earth is like root chakra energy right now. And so it's grounding yourself within the true value of who you are. Okay, making decisions based off of who you are, not who you're supposed to be, not what your circumstances has, you know, it's like you have to see yourself through heaven's eyes or something like that. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, don't allow yourself to get weary in well-doing. I know it can be challenging along the path. That's why it's important to attract and to surround yourself with people who truly care about you, the person that you are, not what you have, not what you look like. People who really care about you. So you're really investing in your future here. You're really investing in this lack mentality. Could be financial or just within yourself, not feeling you're good enough, having a bit of imposter syndrome, and this could be causing some little some trouble while you're trying to level up in your life. You have the Temperance with the Three of Swords. Okay, yeah, the divine is trying to, well, Archangel Michael is coming in with the Sagittarian energy. After you make a decision, they want you to go towards it, but be mindful that everything is a process, okay? And sometimes if you rush, the impulsive side of Sagittarius is like rushing and not really thinking, hopping from one thing to the next, not really grounding themselves in the project. And so you can kind of break your own heart in that way. And the same thing with relationships, taking things too fast, too quickly, not really valuing your own time, your own energy, your own that time is, which is your own non-renewable resource. Valuing who you are can cause you to put yourself in situations that don't honor you, and then on the back end you get burned. But you're seeing how you're taking how you need to take responsibility for that. You got the Four of Wands with the Knight of Cups, the Justice, and the Two of Wands. Yeah, you're moving towards stability. You're moving towards loving not only yourself, but this could be a partnership. You showed up in your chart, Libra, here with the Justice card. Yeah, you're making a decision to move forward and working with the divine to do that. The Knight of Cups fell over both sides. So if you are single right now, this is you giving that love to yourself. This is you doing the things that you want to do, regardless if you have a romantic partner there with you. Okay, regardless who's there, you still have the wants and desires to action things, so you're doing it. Okay, and you have the Two of Wands here. Yeah. You may be moving to a new home. You may be moving to a new part of town. You may be moving towards someone that you are interested in, but you're taking it one step at a time. So yeah, this Ace of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups here, the Divine is helping you to see the opportunity in the illusion. There may be a lot of haziness as it surrounds your stability, as it surrounds some sort of love option. But the Divine wants you to know that, first of all, you are very protected. Okay, so there's a lot going on in the world. You know, you want to be mindful of that, but at the same time, don't give in to fear. Because once you do that, everything that could be good for you definitely has a flip side. So you don't want to see everything from a negative perspective. You want to be clear on what you were experiencing, but you also want to think more high vibrationally. Okay, and so it could be dealing with a work situation, maybe a work partnership. Maybe work offers are coming in for you. Some sort of equal give and take. They're highlighting Six of the Pentacles. So maybe something you're investing in is about to pay off. If you're invested in the stock, or if you're invested in a new business, or if you're investing some sort of work situation. There's cups here, so it could be love. Maybe you've invested so much in yourself. Now you're going to get the love that you are now reflecting in the form of another person. Yeah, you got the Nine of Wands with the Six of Wands, the Queen of Cups, Ten of Cups, Two of Cups, Five of Wands, and the Strength. Let's focus in right here on this. Yeah, they highlighted Three of the Wands and this Nine of Wands. So as you move forward, you want to, Three of Wands, you know, you're waiting for, it's active waiting, but at the same time, you want to make sure you're putting out the intention of what you want. This Wounded Warrior energy can cause a Eight of Swords situation where you start self-sabotaging, just because you're in a fear space, and so you're afraid of what you ask for, because when you get it, you're like, nah, it's too good to be true. I know I've been working hard for this. I know I've been doing everything I could to get this, but now that it's here, nah, I don't trust it. So you want to make sure that you take into account the work that you put in and what you really deserve. That goes back to valuing yourself. But with this Queen of Cups, yeah, this is like an energy that's coming in that it's going to be so balanced. It's so loving. It's going to communicate the truth. It's going to be a very healing energy. Maybe with your upper chakras. This person is very, if it's a person, they are very honest about their intentions. They're honest about their emotions. They're very clear. They're very spiritual, highly intuitive, and so and very abundant. Maybe they have like a cool sense of style or something like that. But you got the Ten of Cups. Yeah, this is wish fulfillment. If this is a job offer, this is something that you really love doing. Two of Cups. Okay, it's giving romance. It's giving walk away from anything that isn't what you want. Don't settle. Romantic, platonic, or business. Do not settle, because what you want exists. And this Five of Wands with this Strength card. Yeah, there may be conflict in terms of, if it's romance, yeah, you're a catch. This person's a catch. So you may feel like, oh, this person, so, you know, they look good. They got this going on. So I know they got, you know, I know they got some on the side, blah, blah, blah. Or like, if it's a job situation, it's like, I know everybody's fighting for this position. I don't know if I'll be able to maintain it. It's like those negative thoughts that kind of seep in. So with this Strength card, the Divine wants you to know that your position in life, your royal position in life. Embody this Leo energy, especially while we're in Leo season, and tame those thoughts. Spend more time speaking positive affirmations. Spend more time maybe free writing. That means just like journaling, but not worrying about punctuation. You're not worrying about coherent sentences. You're literally just writing what comes down. And getting those negative thoughts out, because this is a beautiful spread here. I just see wounding in terms of something that's being healing. So maybe this new connection will be healing. In terms of, I feel like communication is big here. I don't see swords. So maybe I don't see a lot of swords here. And you're an air sign. So maybe you're holding back your feelings. You're holding back how you feel. And you really saying a truth right here with this Two of Cups will be healing to some sort of connection. Will be healing to your path. Will be healing for you. And shed some light on a situation. But I'm going to pull a Shaman Oracle card. While I do, please like the video, gang. I really appreciate it. Remember, we're over on TikTok where we do go live. And we have Oracle pulls on Instagram and our summer sale. Take advantage of it. Okay, the curse card is on the bottom, so y'all might want to watch the Gemini reading because that came out for them too. But with this gatherer here, and they got the beloved as well. I definitely shuffle really well, and they got the gatherer in the middle though, on the bottom. So I'm getting in the, like I said, I feel like you've done shadow work. I feel like you've been observant of your idea of love, what that means to you. So think about it. If somebody says like something about a mom or a dad, like, oh, this person is so great. They feel like a mom or they feel like a dad. Now, depending on how your parents were growing up, that's the perception you're going to bring. They could just mean loving and protective and nurturing. But if that wasn't your experience, when somebody says that, it triggers like abandonment, it triggers viciousness, it triggers cruelty. And so you're really observing your thoughts and how you see love, how you see equal give and take, how you see what is this energy? How you see partnership, how you see friendship. Okay, you're really ridding yourself of the toxicity. I don't see the devil card, so I feel like you've gone through the brunt of it. Now it's just a practical aspect of you moving through into being healed from the residual way you show up in your day-to-day life. But you have the coin with the drum and lightning. So I love when the coin pop out, because to me this is like the 10 of Pentacles. This is harvest season. This is abundance beyond your imagination, and it's the 10. Okay, so you've gone through quite a bit, and there's 5 birds there. Okay, so yeah, you've gone through a lot of ups and downs. You've gone through a lot of periods of feeling alone, left out, feeling broken, not having your coins right, whatever this is. But you chose to be your own unique self with this drum. You chose to stay connected with the earth. You chose to allow the divine to speak into your life rather than the wounds of your past. You chose that, and with this lightning card, I feel like it's gonna be happening. You're gonna get like a major download, or I feel like out of nowhere you're gonna get a surge of power, or clarity. It's like a sword in here. I never saw it before. Look, you see that? That's the handle, right? And this is the sword right there. Okay, so it's like this energy of you're gonna get clarity. The more you speak your truth, the more you live your truth, the more you're honest about who you are, what you want, and what you're going for. Boom, boom, clarity comes. Like I said, on the Gemini, it was giving Virgo as well. So you could have Virgo in your chart because it's a Hermit card. It's taking things one step at a time. You pull back, get the knowledge that you need, and with that lantern, you can't see all the way down the path. You can only see like what's in front of you. But yes, I'm just coming in quickly. Okay, they're reminding me of this 10 of coins with this, yeah, something you've been working on, 7 of Pentacles. Something you've really been working on. Could be a partnership that's coming in, someone coming to invest. But it's happening rather quickly. And they're highlighting the motorcycle, so it's giving chariot energy. It could be Cancer in your chart, because that's in this deck there's a motorcycle on the chariot card, but generally only one person rides a motorcycle. Sometimes you can have 2, but in this card it's one person. So I'm getting one. You don't have to do things by yourself anymore. You're gonna have help. If it's a business, you're gonna have emotional support. If it's a friendship, and you're gonna have all of the above if it's a romance situation. All right, so hopefully this was helpful, Libra. So much love and light to you. Namaste.